Hello! Hello there. My name is Scott and I'm Guild Wars 2 fan. And what I'd like to do in this video is to give you a tour of my homestead. And at the end of the video, I'd like to share some thoughts and my desires for housing in Guild Wars 2. Now, a bit of an overview. First, Guild Wars 2 released housing, or homesteads as they called it, on August 20 in 2024 for the Janthir Wilds mini expansion. So it has been a year, it's a bit of an anniversary. You can unlock homesteads by progressing Janthir Wilds storyline a little bit. And homestead that you get comes with a house, which this is the house, and then a huge open area for you to decorate in. Alright? So far, ArenaNet has added, I think, at least 1000 decorations. This is the list of all the decorations, and you can see decorations that I have crafted. They go inside this dedicated storage, which is very nice. The way crafting decoration works is via mastery line. So this is different from other crafting disciplines in Guild Wars 2. You simply unlock the masteries, which allows you to craft decorations. To craft a decoration, you have to obtain a decoration recipe. All of the recipes, as far as I know, are account bound. You can get recipes from achievements, you can get them from heart vendors in Janthir Wilds, you can get them from vendors, festival vendors, and some recipes you can get on Black Lion Gem Store. Then each recipe, so for example, we can look at this lamp here, it will use homestead specific decorations. It can be either metal, wood, or plant fiber, and then regular crafting materials, which vary a lot from the open world. You get homestead, metal, wood, and fiber by purchasing it in the homestead up to a certain limit weekly, or you can spend your gold. And that's about it for the overview. So let's jump in. I would ring this gong, but I can't. ArenaNet, why can I not ring this gong? Please. Oh, one thing I forgot, these characters that you see here are my alt characters. I think you can have up to 30 in your homestead, and the way to get your alt character into the homestead is by logging them out in the homestead. The benefit of leaving your character logged out for at least 4 hours in the homestead, it gives you this awesome buff for 4 hours. Let's proceed with the tour. So first I'll show you my house. Let's go inside. I'm one of those people who never removes seasonal decorations, so you see the Christmas tree here. A notable feature, I broke up this room into 2 sections using these little lattices. So this is kind of like a foyer. This is fish tank. You gotta go fishing from Ender Dragons to get the fish tank. This is an example of a weapon stand, so you can put any weapon that you have equipped onto the weapon stand. Maybe I can actually demonstrate. There, so now we have the Choya hammer displayed here instead, right? This is an armor stand, but I think it's just like regular armor. I haven't figured out yet how to display my armor, which is island expansion ready armor. But I think you can do it, I think. Now here we have sort of like a dining room, right? We have a bar with all my plushies having a good time. Here we have furnace. Here we have the gramophone from Halloween. Let me just make the music. Oh, I did not want to edit my account. Let me just make the music a little bit quieter. There we go. Sorry, I am just a fan. This video will not have a lot of production quality. So you can see I made a bunch of shelves here. I want more clutter to put on the shelves. And here we have a dining table. Here there was a bit of an incident with the decoration. There's supposed to be 2 more lattices, which I forgot to put back in. Sorry about that. And ring the bell. Dinner is served. But if you go through this door, and you see my nook here, you can go through this door, we get into a bit of a spa area. This is a waiting area, if you have to wait. And through here is the pride and joy of my collection. It's a luxury bath and bathtub. You can relax in the bath while admiring the portrait of Logan Sakurai and Princess from Super Adventure Box. A little bit buggy to get into, but I swear you can get into this bathtub. Having a bit of trouble, but yes, it's possible. This is a vanity. a lamp, an owl. Oh yeah, swanky. Now, this is one of the exits outside of the house, which we're not gonna go through at the moment. Now downstairs you have, actually let me first show you this kind of like a mudroom, which I have not decorated at all yet. Don't have any ideas right now. This is exit to the river. You can see my Riverside Cafe that way. And here I'm working on a bit of an area, which right now is work in progress. Just a bunch of cats. The cats will go all over your house if you leave all your doors open, which is very nice. In the basement, I did the same trick. I separated the room into two. And here I have my kitchen. So this is the cooking area. Bought a soup. It's a bottle trick I saw someone else use, where you can rotate the bottles and lay them like that horizontally. I have a bowl of candy. I have a microwave. I have a lot of eggnog. I have dish rack. We have a sink, water supply, and glasses ready for the bar upstairs. And this is cold storage. I have all the supplies here, and we have a mushroom. And next up, we go into the second floor, where we have the bedroom. Now, so I put the bed by the open area, so the fresh air it comes in. It's just amazing. And here you see, you can, what do you call it? You can, not glitch, but you can put items inside other items. Actually, maybe something I should have mentioned in summary is what you can do. So with any item, when you place it, you can first of all scale it up and down, and then you can move it inside other items. And you can rotate in all directions. So that's how that works. So I took an item and I put it inside that wall. Here we have a balcony, and this is a table from Black Line Decorations, where you can switch between different tops. This comes out onto my bridge, where I have my bird plushies. And in here you have another room. So I have a piano here, a balcony. I have not decorated it, but this is a nice feature of this item, that if you put it into the wall, it perfectly comes out on both of the sides of that wall. So if you want to use that trick. And that's it for the house. You may have noticed some cobwebs and some Halloween decorations. So Christmas, Halloween, no remove the decorations, yep. What I'm gonna show you next, we had the luxury bathroom. We need to have a toilet, don't we? So you might have seen, I have a video on my account on how to build a perfect outhouse. This is the outhouse. There it is. It is perfect in every way. You can do your business, and you know, once you've done your business, you can get up. Yeah. This is where the mounts are stabled. It kind of cycles through all your mount skins. So next up we have the Riverside Cafe. This cafe was part of the 2025 April's Fools Festival. You could build any cafe you wanted, and ArenaNet provided you with certain items to make the cafe operational. So that fountain is just decorative, the tree is decorative, here are my tables. It's a nice vibe, you see the tree in the distance. And what happens is you can actually open the cafe. So I'll open it in testing mode. And now we start having visitors. So the event during April's Fool was that you had to open your cafe and you had to earn money and you have to serve your visitors. For example, you see this one wants food, so we can grab some food. I don't think I grabbed food. No, I grabbed food. No, I didn't. I'm bad at this. I put the toy counter under, and you serve your customers as fast as you can. And the last bit that I wanted to show you is my ocean pool. So I had this idea for the ocean pool for quite a while, but I've just been able to complete what I wanted because the Festival of the Four Winds is in August and the decorations for that just became available. So here you go, I present to you my ocean pool. Let's go in there. So on the right side you can see Kodon Jacuzzi, you can relax in. Then we have the water bar that you can swim and have a drink. You can relax in the shade, this floaty here. We have a super adventure tub with a bunch of choya, plush choya in it. If you want some shade, you can have a picnic here. You can relax here. If you don't want shade, you can suntan here. We have a whale chilling, holographic one. We have docks on the left side. Here what we have is more perfect outhouses, of course. Oh, we have a new build available. Great. You can wash your hands after you've done your business. I can't quite reach. You can dry your hands, and then you can donate to the Shrine of Owl. Rest in peace, Owl. And here we have showers. I don't have any towels though, so Arena, please, bathroom pack to the gem store. I need some fluffy towels. We have some nice decorations from the festival. There's Phoenix there, lanterns, the fish, the docks. We have some boats parked over here. Yeah. And the last bit I want to show you is over there behind the outhouses. So if we hop over these lily pads, a nice chill area by the waterfall to relax by. And we do have an alternate route, so this stairs is quite a great stairs, very big though. You can come out and go back to the house over here as well. So let's just park on this little spot and talk about some ideas I had. I'll go over these very quickly, as quickly as I can. Wishlist. What would I love to see next from Guild Wars 2000? Number one, more items. I really love clutter. You saw I have a bunch of shelf space. I want things to put on those shelves. I want towels in my bathroom. I want towels in my showers. I want, you know, little, I don't know, okay, not toothbrushes, I don't know, combs. Some of these items actually do exist in the game already. If you go to Janthir Wilds expansion and you look at the houses of Kodon, you can see more small items that are just not available for you as decorations. I would love all of that added. Gem store items, I wish they had more. Gem store packs, I wish they had more items in them. More like Sims 4, so not 4 plushies, maybe 15 plushies, maybe just make them different colors. Kitchen set, a bunch of mugs, a bunch of plates, a bunch of cutlery, things like that. Second on my wish list is a little bit of beef I have with the weapon stand. So I show you the weapon stand where you can display a weapon. A lot of weapons in Guild Wars 2 are items. For example, there's a teapot weapon you can buy in the gem store, which is an actual teapot. The weapon stand though, as you saw, has a base to it and it has a glow to it. So I can't just put a teapot on a table unless I do a lot of magic with clipping items inside each other, and the glow will still get in the way. If we had an invisible weapon stand, we could utilize every weapon in Guild Wars 2 as an item, which would be amazing. Because we do have weapons that are items like cleaver, frying pans, things like that. So that is my second item on the wish list. Third, mounted fish. I do love fishing in the game, so if I could use fish to mount it and put it on the walls, that'd be amazing. We already can use fish we caught to build aquarium. Not to fill aquarium, just to build the aquarium that you saw. So more on that more integrating the two features together would be amazing. Fourth item on my wish list is a bit of a sort of approach item. Right now, every decoration is crafted, and I understand why. Some of them require, like, some items, such as raid trophies, require an ingredient that is account bound, which means if you want to craft 10 Zera, which is a raid boss decorations, statues of Zera, you need to kill Zera 100 times. I don't know the exact number, so that's probably wrong, but that's the idea. So basically, if you have a lot of a specific item that requires an account-bound ingredient that shows what you have done in the game. It's kind of similar to Generation 2 legendaries that we have, like Shuka and Champawat, which is an account-bound legendary. So when you see somebody with that legendary, you know they have done the associated questline and achievements and to obtain that legendary. So it gives sort of, it displays the history over your playtime for all to see. So more of that would be great for housing, because right now most items you can craft with stuff you can buy for gold on the trading post, which is great for flexibility and respecting your gate time. But I would love more items that reflect sort of, yes, I've went and I've done that in the game. And fifth and last item on my wish list, and I should face my audience. See, I'm not a professional. Hello. Fifth and last item. I wonder if once housing has been in the game for a while, 1 year, 2 years, what if core game, the free-to-play game, added housing in some very basic form? For example, here's a variant of it. Let's say you're a free-to-play player, and if you do 3 of reach level 50 fractal, reach rank 25 PvP, rank 50 WW, world versus world I mean, complete story in the core, and kill 30 world bosses. So I gave you 5 objectives. Complete 3 of those and you will unlock a small apartment in the one of the 5 core capital cities of your choice, or maybe in the village next to them. Just gives you a very small space to decorate. So that would work, except to craft items you need Janthir Wild Mastery. So where would you get the decorations? And this is where that idea comes in. What if each world boss dropped a plushie? Or maybe this world boss drops, I don't know, a couch, and that other world boss drops a wardrobe, and this one drops a plushie. Just sprinkle a few items that you do not need to craft, that are account bound. So to get 30 jungle worms plushies, you would have to kill jungle worm world boss 30 times. So it reflects what you're doing, and this also gives you a plushie that you can decorate with, even if you're a free-to-play player, just to give you a little taste of decorating. Now I know this is a big ask, probably never gonna happen, but that was my last and fifth. So thank you so much for watching and listening. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying Guild Wars 2, or this makes you a bit interested in it, and I'll see you in Tyria. Thank you so much. Bye!